Hello everyone, we are Team Data Loading. I am Bal Bhargavi and my teammates Siddhartha and Vikram. In this video, I will be explaining the beginning phase of Adventure Retail Lakehouse project, focusing on the business problem and how the data was collected. In this project is an end-to-end data engineering solution built using Databricks, PySpark, and Delta, Delta Lake and SQL. AdventureWorks is a global retail company that sells products like bikes, accessories, clothes across multiple regions. Over time, the company generates a large amount of sales and customer data. However, this data is not stored in a centralized system. Instead, it's scattered across multiple CSV files from different years, especially from 2015 to 2017. Because of this, the company faces a major challenge. Even though they have a data, they are not able to use it. To solve this problem, we have used Microsoft Adventure Dataset, which solves the real-world retail dataset. This dataset consists of 10 CSV files, more than 56,000 sales records covering 3 years of data from 2015 to 2017. This dataset consists of 10 CSV files like calendars, customer products, categories, subcategories, returns, sales from 2015 to 2016, and territories. This was the dataset we have used. Now let's understand how the data was actually collected and prepared. All the CSV files were first uploaded into Databricks file system, which act as a storage layer. Using PySpark, we have used files into the system. One important step we performed was combining the sales data from 2015, 16, and 17 into a single table using union operation. This helped us to create a unified view of all transactions. We also added some audit information like timestamp to track when the data was injected. Finally, all the data was stored in Delta tables, which provide better performance, reliability, and scalability. This collected data was very important in the real world business scenario. In many companies, data is often scattered and messy. Without a proper organization, it becomes very difficult to generate insights. After collecting the data, we process it using approach called Meldian architecture, which consists of 3 layers: bronze, silver, and gold. This step-by-step approach helps us to improve the data quality at each step. In this initial phase, we focus on understanding the business problem, identifying the data set and its structure, and collecting all the data into a centralized and reliable system. Now, in the next part, we'll see how data was collected, how data is processed and transformed step by step. Now, the next part will be explained by Siddhartha.
Thank you, Bala, for your wonderful introduction about our project. Now, I will explain how we transform the raw data into meaningful insights using our data pipeline. For this, we used a design approach called medallion architecture. Instead of cleaning and processing everything at once, we break the data pipeline into 3 stages. Here, bronze, silver, and gold. Now, coming to the bronze layer. Here we can see in the bronze layer, our goal is to simply collect. Our goal is to simply collect the data, the raw data, and we have to store it without any modifications. Here we worked with 10 different CSV datasets, including sales, customers, products, and categories. Using PySpark, we loaded all the datasets into the Databricks. And one important step was combining historical sales data. At first, we had separate files for 2015, 16, and 17 years. So we merged them by using union operator. This makes for future processing much more easier. And we also added audit columns such as ingestion pipeline and all these can be stored into the delta lakes. Here we can see this is all the bronze layer stuff, and here we can see the data can be stored in the form of delta lakes. And coming to the silver layer, this is the most important and critical part of our pipeline. Here we focused more on improving the data quality and made it reusable. In the real datasets, we observed multiple issues like missing some important columns and duplicate records and inconsistent format of income stored as $90,000, and also date stored as strings instead of proper date format. So to solve this, we removed or handled null values carefully. We eliminated duplicate records and we cleaned them and converted into the numeric format. We just didn't clean the data, we also enriched the data. Here we can see the enriched data can be seen here. All these can be stored in sales underscore enrich format, and these are the base part, and these are the data which we have to store in the delta lake for the gold layer, to be used for. And next, coming to the gold layer, in this layer we have used KPIs, and we have also created the KPIs for generating the business insights. Like we used the KPIs like revenue by category, top selling products, regional sales performance, etc. These KPIs are used to bring a meaningful and insightful business insights. And here we can see some of the KPIs and all this. And also at the end, we added some of SQL queries for aggregations and calculation purpose. These are the SQL queries. We also used window functions like ranking to identify the top customers and also top performers in the trends over time. This layer is mainly used for business users and analysts and also decision makers. And all these can be stored in the gold layer, delta lake. These information can be used for generating the dashboards effectively. And I have also designed a pipeline for whole working to show whole working of our project. Here we can see the pipeline. This pipeline will show the flow of our project from starting to ending. And here we can see the bronze layer tables where we have created all them into bronze layer, and we can also see the silver layer tables. All these silver layer tables are combined and joined and gave as a silver enriched table. This enriched table will be given input as input to the gold layer, so that we can create the KPI tables from this silver enriched table, which will give which will also help us to maintain the project effectively, and which will be used for giving the meaningful insights and also for the dashboard. And now I will forward the discussion to Mr. Vikram so that he can explain more about the dashboard and future scope of our project. Over to you, Vikram. Thank you.
Right. Thank you, Siddhu and Bala, for your wonderful presentation. Now, I will present the final result of our project along with the business insights we derived from our data pipeline. Our goal is to not to build a data pipeline, but to transform raw data into actual business insights using the Mendelian architecture instead of simple processing data and storing it. We focus on making the data structure clean and ready for decision making, which is actually created value of business. Now I am coming to the insights for our dashboard. We analyze daily and monthly revenue. This is the daily trend of our uh, project. This is the monthly trend. All these dashboard uh, graphs will be represented by using the KPI tables. We analyze daily and monthly revenue trend from 2015 to 17 from the uh, analysis. We could clearly observe fluctuations in daily sales, seasonal patterns across different years, and overall upward trend in revenue growth. The pattern are important because they help a business understand demand cycle, along with them to plan inventory, marketing, and resource allocation more efficiently. Without the kind of analysis, decision would rely more on assumptions rather than the actual data. We also analyze the project wise revenue to identify the top performing products. This is the graph of the top products. Uh, this insight allow the business to focus on best selling products, optimizing pricing strategy, and more profit margin. For example, if certain products consist perform well, the company can prioritize them in a promotion and supply planning to ensure that decisions are based on actual performance insights of guesswork. In addition to this, we identify the high value customer based on their spending. This is important because in most businesses, a small percentage of customer contribute a large portion of revenue. By identifying those customers, company can focus on rent retention strategies, provide personalized offer, and build long-term customer relationship. Our dashboard also provides an overall summary of key business metrics. We calculate the total revenue of around 1.2 million and the total orders of 25,000 and an average order of an order value of around $492. This KPI give a quick and a clear overview of business performance, enabling decision making insights without going into detailed reports. One of the major impact of our project is that now the business can easily answer the important questions such as which customer generates the most revenue, which product should be promoted, and how revenue is changing over time. Answering these questions rely more manual analysis, multiple queries, and significant time. Now everything is available in a single dashboard, making the decision making a process fast. We also faced several challenges during this project. Cleaning the messy data in the bronze layer, especially fields with which consists of formats like currency values, which one of the key difficult management joins across multiple data bases while maintaining data across was another challenge. Ensuring this final data set was cleaning consistency and free from duplicate required carefully validate at each stage. Overcoming these challenges helps us understand real-world data engineering problems. In this this project can be enhanced by integrating real-time data processing, building more advanced dashboard using the tools like Power BI and apply machine learning techniques for predicting analysis such as customer behavior and sales forecasting. Finally, through this project, we gained strong hands-on experience by working across different layers of Mendelian architecture. We understand how raw data is ingested in the bronze layer, how it is cleaned and transformed in the silver layer, and how it is converted to the business level insights in the gold layer through KPI, creating a dashboard visualization. This end-to-end exposure gives us a clear understanding of how data engineering workflows operation in real-world industry scenarios. To conclude, this project helps us understand how raw data can be transformed into meaningful insights that support real business decisions in this industry. Thank you.